What's up, guys? So today's Sunday, and it's my leg day today. Now I'm a little tired from last night. Yesterday we did a lot of moving. I had some help, but a lot of picking up, a lot of um, moving stuff around and picking stuff up. And I mean, I didn't go to bed till like probably closer to 1 in the morning, and I just got done with a client. I had a client at 8:30 today, so it's currently and also the time change. So now I lost an hour of sleep, so even less sleep. But it's about to be 10, so try to see what I can get out of this leg workout. But I'm trying to stay true to the protocol. Every 2 days. So last Sunday was chest and back. I rested Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday hit arms, took a rest Thursday, Friday, and technically yesterday should have been my leg day, but because of the move and whatnot. Hey guys, so at this point, my microphone died. So I just kept on talking, thinking that my microphone was working, and it didn't. And it didn't work for the entirety of the video. So I will continue on explaining what I'm doing as the video goes on. Um, but anyways, what I was saying is that because of the move and how things have gotten busy, I wasn't able to do my leg day. I believe which was supposed to be on a Sunday, or I'm sorry, it was supposed to be Saturday, but I'm doing it this Sunday, uh, or on the day of this video, which was Sunday. So I start off with leg extensions. I think working with a warm-up weight here of about, I'm going to say 105, maybe 120 pounds. And again, just keeping the movement fairly strict. You want to make sure that you gently push the pad up as you're raising your legs up. A lot of the times, with some of the clients that I work with, they're so used to that high volume training frequency, and they're so used to just training with the speed of just moving the weight that there's a lot of momentum that's been put on there, and they think they can do more weight than what I actually gave them. It isn't until I tell them, well, let's try to slow it down. So now I have them gently push very slowly, to try to kill the momentum from the bottom to the top, and immediately they feel their quads burning after like 2-3 reps, maybe 4. So just making sure that you're doing that to really get the full effect of training those quads like they should be trained without any momentum. Okay, so now after one warm-up set, I then go ahead and do my working set to failure. Now, by this point, I have increased the weight, probably close to maybe 150 pounds or so, and I'm just working the legs until momentary muscular failure or until complete concentric failure, where I can no longer lift the weight up with my legs. And as you can see, I'm probably approaching failure pretty soon here. The one thing about training to high intensity by yourself is that you are your own worst enemy, meaning your mind wants to stop you from the pain that you're putting yourself through in this workout or exercise. And it's up to you to try to push beyond that barrier yourself and motivate yourself to go further, to push beyond. Yep, this is about my last repetition. If I'm statically holding here, yeah, this will be it right there. Or not. Oh, I see. I counted a couple seconds down, probably like 5 or 10. And in this instance, what I was trying to do there is kind of like a rest pause. So I knew I was failing. There was no way I was going to push that weight back up. So then I statically held it and then brought it back down. But I wanted to continue to inroad those legs. So then that's why I paused for a few seconds there before doing one more extra rep, as you saw right there. So that's it for the leg extensions. Now, this is where I move on to leg press.
And I interchange it on leg days. I interchange leg press with squat. So sometimes I'll start off with leg extensions and then move on to the Smith machine squat. Or like in this day, I decided to do leg extensions and then leg press. Since my legs are already warmed up, I mean, they're pretty toasted from the leg extensions, there's no need for me to go into a warm-up set for the leg press. So I go straight into my working set. And as of right now, with the speed of movement that I'm doing, my weight is 3 plates, 3 45-pound plates on each side. And because I'm pretty much fatigued from the leg extensions, I'm measuring how many more reps can I do in the leg press. So if, for example, my last workout, I was only able to do about 4, I'm hoping to do about 6, maybe even 8 on this recent leg workout here. So always controlling that eccentric portion, that's the lowering part. The mistake that a lot of people do is they bounce the weight. They bring it down quickly and then they bounce it back up, or they use some of that momentum to allow themselves to push that weight up. And really, you're not getting the full effect of utilizing your legs if you're just using momentum. Or in this case, this leg press has a stopper. So I've seen people let it drop all the way down to the stopper so they can bounce it and then push it back up. To really test your strength, you want to make sure that you are putting your muscle under tension for a good amount of time, and how long you can keep that tension. Yeah, there's my failure right there for 3 plates on each side. And that's just my one working set. After that, I'm done with the leg press. I'm done with my quads. There's nothing else for me to do beyond this. So again, my mic is turned off at this point, so you'll see me talking in the mirror, trying to talk to you guys, not knowing that the mic is off. But basically, what I was trying to emphasize here is that one working set of leg press is really all that you need to get a good leg pump. And that's exactly what I was feeling here. And I was trying to point out, since I wear pants, loose pants, I was trying to tighten them up so you can see the shape of my leg and in proportion to my body, and my quads sort of having that pump and really filling up the pants leg, and still being able to see the muscle when it's being flexed. So just again, emphasizing that's all you need. Leg extensions and one set of leg press all the way to failure. Now I move on to hamstring curls. Now I want to make sure I'm hitting my hamstrings. I want to make sure that I'm actually adequately engaging those hamstrings. And the best way for me to do it is with a prone leg curl, as you'll see here. I want to make sure I hit those hamstrings. I do prone leg curls at this gym. That's all that we have aside from doing RDLs. The prone leg curl machine, great way to really make sure you are attacking those hamstrings properly. Again, slow speed of movement. As you can see, very little momentum when lifting the weight. The eccentric portion, when you lower down, that's what you want to focus on controlling the weight all the way down. So really, you're really not using that much weight on this machine. You don't have to go that heavy, just heavy enough. See if you can do anywhere between 5 and 8 repetitions. And I like to hold the squeeze at the top to really create some more inroading in those hamstrings. And that's it. That was one set of hamstring curls. And that right there gives a good hamstring pump as well. And again, my legs are already warmed up, so there's no need for me to do a warm-up set for the hamstrings. Sometimes I might, but I mean, the leg press sort of takes care of that as well, slightly. It touches on the hamstrings. So I'm already kind of warmed up from there, so I just need that one all-out working set of hamstring curls, and that's what I did here. So then, to top it all off and finish out my leg workout, I move on to calf raises. Now we have a seated calf raise machine here at this gym where I train at. We do not have a standing calf raise machine. The leg press is always a good alternative to use. But as you'll see here, I like to pair the seated calf raise machine with standing body weight calf raises. So the standing body weight calf raises are sort of like my finisher. So it's kind of just like my in a way my drop set, or my superset, and just finish off with that. So now I am explaining the fact that when doing a seated calf raise machine, you want to make sure you're doing a good slow speed of movement. I'm going to show an example on how people move with this calf raise machine. In all calf raise exercises, people bounce, whether they're right there. I'm showing you that. That's what I see at the commercial gyms or any other gym with people just not knowing exactly how to perform this exercise more effectively. There's a lot of bouncing when it comes to these seated calf raise machines. Also, when performing standing calf raises, I see it all the time. People are just bouncing up and down, thinking that they're getting some work done. They stop as soon as they feel the burn, and it's really not getting them anywhere. So to really, really effectively work out the calves, as slow as I am moving, would be the best way to do it, because you can really have those calves under extreme tension. I have a 45-pound plate on each side. So that's about 90 pounds that I'm trying to lift here. So there's my failure. So now you'll see me perform standing calf raises using the platform here, because I can get a good stretch at the bottom. And then we want to make sure you tippy toe all the way to the top, like fully contract those calves. I mean, sometimes, you'll experience some form of cramping, but that's only if it's, something that's brand new, something that your muscles are not used to or not comfortable with. After a while, it kind of goes away. I mean, even here, after doing seated calf raise machines, I mean, I can feel my calves on fire, but definitely not feeling any cramping coming about. And again, just pushing to failure. I mean, when you're training by yourself, that's the biggest hurdle, is pushing beyond yourself, not letting your mind try to stop you from reaching failure or going beyond. But that was it. And that's my finisher for my leg workout. So seated calf raise and then standing calf raise, and that's it. So it's pretty simple, guys. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take that many exercises to get an effective workout. If you're doing 8 to 10 exercises just for your leg, you're wasting a lot of time. You're burning yourself out. You're gonna have a hard time to recover, or you're just not working out intense enough. If you still have energy left to perform squats with leg press, you're not working hard enough. If you're not really truly taking your leg press or your squat to complete failure, then you're really leaving a lot of gains left on the table. Anyways, guys, that's my leg workout. Stay tuned for the second week, or the second part. We're gonna go back to chest and back, then it's arms, and then back to legs again. Go ahead and click and subscribe to keep up with the content that I'm putting out, and following my blog on doing this protocol for this next month of March and going into April. And I will be posting maybe some progress photos as well, and just kind of judging the difference from when I started back in January with just cutting off some calories and being on a calorie restrictive diet, but to also changing up my protocol as far as my frequency of training.